All right, good, better broker from UWM Live as we bring in our good friend Matt Gouge. He is with UMortgage, and he is based in Sacramento, California. Matt, great to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, Justin.
UWM Live, year 2. How do you describe it?
It's awesome. You know what happened last year is I was booked, had the flight booked, had the hotel booked, and I got sick. So this is my official first UWM Live. I'm stoked.
Well, for you and me both, because fun fact, and I've told a few people this that I've seen tonight, I actually had our 10th wedding anniversary trip booked before UWM Live was even a thing, so this is our maiden voyage together.
Good choice on not rescheduling that.
Gotta have a happy marriage. So that's right, you get it, you understand. All right, let's get down to business here. How are things going with UMortgage? How is your business? How are things going, especially in this volatile market we've been in?
Yeah, volatile is one word to describe it, right? And I've talked to brokers already since I've been out here. I've only been out for an hour. Things are different. Things are different than they were in 20 and 21. So my favorite part about UMortgage is I've got the excitement back. I've got growth happening. I'm getting better as a mortgage professional. My team is growing. UMortgage is growing. That's something that I think fuels me to continue in no matter what environment we're in. And let's be honest, it's a tough environment, but that doesn't mean I'm just going to hide in the corner, curl up in a ball and give up, right? I'm giving 2-3x the effort for the same results that I got in 2021, but I'm okay with that because I'm a part of something special. UMortgage is something special. You're going to see the level up coaching and some more cool things to come from UMortgage in the future for sure.
That cyclical nature of this industry, which you know so well, does it ever get easier to, get used to that, I guess, for lack of a better way of explaining it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it affects different people differently. I think that real winners, real competitive people, a sick part of them likes the hard. And in a certain way, I like 2023 more than I like 21. 2021, we all got to just shoot layups, and it was easy, right? I want someone defending me. I want to play hard. I want the best defender in the league on me, and I want that's worth more to me than just knowing that my guy fell over and I got to go score a layup, right? And so, for me, I love the challenge of it. And so I think that, you're starting to see those people who are built like that are thriving in 2023. And those that, either in life or in business haven't ever had to endure struggle, they're struggling because they're not used to it. I know that this market is making me stronger. And like Matt has said, and like other brokers I've heard talk, we're going to come out of this and the sky's the limit because we're going to be stronger coming out.
All right, since you dropped the basketball analogies, which I love, by the way, I will say that Matt is a huge Sacramento Kings fan. He went to every playoff game, season ticket holder, and we were talking about this off camera. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I feel like, I felt it out. I feel like you're over it. To see what Steph Curry did in Game 7 against your boys, I mean, to be there and witness that, but it came at the expense of your Kings, Matt.
Yeah. Thank you for being sensitive to the fact
I was trying.
After 17 long years, we go to the playoffs, and it was literally like a dream. I told people in my office, and I told friends of mine, some days I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're up 2-0 on the defending champions, and we're in the playoffs. I didn't know that basketball was played in May because I've been a Sacramento Kings fan for the last 30 years of my life. But being there in person, the consolation prize to having your team lose and being heartbroken because of that was a couple things. First one being Steph Curry, an all-time great. I don't know how anybody could not love and respect that guy. He's out there having fun playing the game. I told my 14-year-old, we just witnessed history. We witnessed the first person to ever score 50 points in a Game 7. And I told my 14-year-old, I said, you're going to be my age, you're going to be 60, and you're going to talk about this game. So this was a cool experience. And the other consolation prize is I turned to the season ticket holders next to us. One of them works for the Kings franchise. And I told her and her boyfriend, I said, if you would have told me at the beginning of the season, this is what we would have an almost 50-win season. We would go against the defending champs in the first round and take them to 7 games. I would have taken it. So I can't, sitting here today, sad in my seats, and there were some tears shed that day, but I couldn't be mad at it because it was a phenomenal season filled with phenomenal memories with my whole family. My wife, who's not a huge basketball fan, got to go to game one, and it was incredible the amount of energy in that building. After 17 years of pent up, the best fans in the NBA, the best fans. We've loved and supported the Kings through thick and through thin, and to see them succeed and these young guys succeed, it was cool.
No, I love that, and the reason why I brought that up is because that is a nice segue into your social media, because you are constantly posting about your experiences going to the Kings games, and you really peel back the curtain for people, for your followers on social. And I know this has been a focus for you for a long time, Matt, predating your UMortgage days, how big you are on social and how big of an impact it can have. How do you put it into perspective?
Yeah, I mean, with the social thing, it's funny you mentioned it, because I had gone into like the educational part of YouTube and social. And my mission was like, I want to educate people. I understand that people don't understand mortgage at a high level, so I'm going to talk to them like I would a first-time home buyer and really explain it in simple terms, because I know it can be intimidating. And I did a lot of that. I was active on social, and it was a good mix, some family stuff, some hobbies, and some mortgage. And I think that I got so mortgage heavy and so into the content and got such good feedback. Thank you so much. This helped me, that I forgot people resonate with the person. And so I started posting the King stuff, and we've got a great team at UMortgage that helps me with analytics. They're like, wow, this post on Instagram performed really well. This post on LinkedIn performed really well. And I started to realize that, the like and trust that people generally have to do business with somebody, it's not just that you like and trust me because I put out good information about mortgage. You like and trust me because I'm a family man who puts family first. I'm a guy who likes to create experiences with my family, and I've got, other interests like the Sacramento Kings.
No, it's great too, because it shows your evolution. Because when we interviewed you on this podcast, a couple of years ago, we talked about your YouTube content and creating educational content that can, that converts, and now you're in this different phase of showing people different parts of your life. So no, I love it. I think it's great, and again, it shows that you're evolving and you're mixing things up. But you do invest heavily in marketing resources. That is one thing that has continued to just accelerate over the years, right?
Oh, 1,000%. And I think it's one of those things that, generally speaking, brokers are entrepreneurial, and they're going to be in charge of a lot of different things in their business, including marketing themselves and making sure that people know what they do, how they do it, where they do it, and how to get a hold of them. And so I've always been a humongous proponent of marketing oneself and doing it through video. I think I shared this stat last year, and so it's got to be even higher, because I believe like going into 22, it was like in 2022, 93% of content consumed online was going to be video. It's got to be probably 95% in 2023. That's how people want their content delivered, is through video. And, me and you like probably are also, taking in as much content as we're creating or more. If I need to fix a dryer, or I need to figure out how to work something, I go and I watch a video on it, right? I forgot how to program the remote for my TV. This guy made an excellent video, got straight to the point.
It's unbelievable. I did it the other day. The light in our freezer went out. What did I do? I went straight to YouTube. You're right. You just proved the point.
I got a buddy who's in construction to help me with rehab of some investment properties we own, and he was telling me YouTube University.
It's true.
And anything you want to learn, it's on YouTube University.
It's crazy. One other thing I want to touch on with you, brand, and how you have kind of molded your brand over the years, because you now have this podcast, which is great, by the way, not just because I recently appeared as a guest.
Thank you.
It's called the Get Better Everyday Podcast with Matt Gouge. Look it up. And this, to me, when I was thinking about it, it really is an extension of your brand, because it's not really about mortgages or originating loans. This is really about something that's important to you as a person and as a professional. And this is really a way that you are starting to expand your brand, is it not?
Oh, 100%. And that's the thing, too, is Get Better Everyday Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Thank you.
Shout out. It's for me talking about my self-development journey through, talking to different guests about how they're getting better every day. And mortgage just happened to be the space that I was in as I was going through self-development, as I was getting better every day, this evolution of Matt Gouge as a person. And it transcends to any business. It transcends to health and wellness. It transcends to, relationships and marriage and parenting and all of it. And so, yeah, for me, it's a passion project and it's fun. I had somebody who's really close to me who's been coaching me on investing and health and business and everything. And he just asked me, he said, Matt, do you plan, what's the game plan? Is it to monetize this? Is that? Or do you just thoroughly enjoy this? And I said, I really enjoy this. No matter where it goes, I'm having fun. And then I learned that podcasting has got to be the greatest form of networking ever, where I'm talking to interesting folks like Justin White. I'm talking to Mateen Cleaves. I'm talking to, people who have built, virtual assistant businesses and all kinds of different people that I get to talk to, learn about their businesses, learn about how they're getting better every day. That stuff fascinates me, and it's really something that I love.
Oh, it's great, and I agree. Doing the podcast is a fantastic way to network and meet people, and let's face it, at the end of the day, this is a people business. So the more people you meet, the more people you can hopefully do business with.
Right, yeah, for sure.
He is Matt Gouge, a.k.a. Matt the Mortgage Guy. Always great to see you, my friend.
Thanks, Justin. I appreciate you, brother.